Let's get some light. Hey everybody. Oh, check, check. Got a chord crisis here. Hold on. Checky, checky, check, check. You can hear me now. Hey, good evening. It's Chris here. Got your Saturday Night Thingie. I'm here in the media studios of First United Methodist Church. Thanks for joining me for a few minutes. It's good to be with you tonight. I've had a good week. I've been working on tying up some loose ends with annual conference projects, and been working with some VBS videos that you'll be able to see shortly. I've been working with Jenna and some other folks from our church on those, so they're fun. Listen to this from the Song of Solomon. Does that make anybody nervous when I say listen to this from Song of Solomon? Listen to this from Song of Solomon. For behold, winter is past, the rain is over and gone. The flowers appear on the earth, and the time of singing has come. And the voice of the turtle dove is heard in our land. The fig tree ripens its figs, the vines are in blossom, and they give forth fragrance. That wasn't so bad, was it? Isn't that a great description of springtime? The warming of the earth, the return of the birds, the plants greening up, doing their plant thing, right? I'm always sort of awed by the seasons. The seasons have been on my mind lately because I saw my first grasshopper of the summer this week. And there's a grasshopper season. You may not have been aware of that, but there's a grasshopper season. Grasshopper season is the second half of summer. By August, the grasshoppers will be all over the bike trails. There'll be so many of them that they'll jump out of the way, just thousands of them at a time, and you'll hear their little legs click when you approach them, and they get out of your way, and you'll hear the crunch when they don't get out of your way. And sometimes they'll jump up and they'll land on me, and they'll ride along. They'll stick to my bike shorts or my jersey and stay with me for a bit. So yeah, there's a grasshopper season. It's the second half of summer. I'm sort of bummed out that we're in the second half of summer. I've really enjoyed the first half, and I'd love to have it last a little longer. A month ago was the summer solstice. Can you believe it? A month ago. It always just sneaks up on us. And then it sneaks away again. I mean, early in the summer, the days are getting longer, and there's light in the sky when I get up early, and it stays light late. And then, without any fanfare, without any announcement, the days just start getting shorter again. They're doing that now. So what other seasons are there? There are flower seasons, right? In the spring, we start with the white and yellow flower season with the daffodils, and then it's blue flower season with the bluebells. Right now, we're in the purple flower season with the coneflowers everywhere, right? But pretty soon they'll be gone, and they'll be replaced by the rudbeckias. It'll be yellow and golden flower season, right? And shortly after that, after the yellow flower season, well, then the trees will give up on the green leaf season, and they'll go into the brown and red and the yellow leaf season. There's beyond nature, there are seasons in our food, aren't there? Fall is gravy season. We eat big, heavy things with gravy in the fall. Winter is soup season, which is nice on its own, and spring is lettuce season. Right, it's one of the early crops after winter. We get to have fresh lettuce. Summer is sweet corn season, and fresh tomato season, and cucumber season, and green bean season, and grilled meat season. Right, there's some good eating in the next few weeks. Potato salad season, that's all year round. But there are things I like about all of the seasons, and there are some things I don't quite like so much. Sometimes I find myself wishing we were in a different season. During those really hot times of summer, I wish it was winter. And during those really cold times of winter, I wish it was summer. And that's where I am right now. We still have a couple months of really nice weather, but I'm already lamenting the passing of summer. And I shouldn't. I shouldn't be that way, because following summer is fall. And fall has its own blessings. You know, last week in these devotions, both Lauren on Friday night and me on Saturday night, we talked about gratitude. And the challenge sometimes is to be thankful in the moment that we're in right now, even if it is a little too hot or a little too cold, right? This moment is a gift. This moment is only right now. And it has its place in the seasons, and then it's gone. You know, we live within the seasons that God has created. They warm us, they cool us, they provide us with food. And while we don't know exactly what the future holds, we do know that the seasons will continue with us and beyond us. It's sort of comforting to know that those big cycles exist and that we're a part of them. If you find yourself awed by the seasons like me, I encourage you to take a look at the 3rd chapter of Ecclesiastes. You can't talk about the seasons and not mention the 3rd chapter of Ecclesiastes. I mean, you just can't, right? I'm not going to read it. You know, I'm not going to read that part that everybody always reads and that's in the song, and I'm not doing it. You can go look at it, right? But I encourage you to do it, because it's full of poetry and it's full of truth about the seasons and our place in them. But from the 11th verse of that chapter, he has put eternity into man's heart, yet so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end, right? There's always a little bit of mystery in the passage of time and the seasons. But here's the piece of that verse that I really like. It says, he has made everything beautiful in its time. So tonight, for your prayers, take a walk. Go outside, find something that's seasonal and beautiful. And thank God for it, because it won't be here forever. When it's gone, though, it will be replaced by something else that's probably just as nice, right? So have a good night tonight. That's all I've got for you. We'll see you on the live stream tomorrow morning. Both of our worship services will be live streamed. 8:30 from the sanctuary, 10 o'clock from Fellowship Hall. We've got something special going on tomorrow morning. At 11 o'clock, you can do drive-up worship. If you want to come see a sermon in person or hear a sermon in person, but you don't want to come into the building for safety's sake, we understand that. We honor that. Try our drive-up worship. You pull into the parking lot, you turn your radio to 90.3, and you'll be able to see Pastor out the window, and you'll be able to hear him on your radio, but you don't have to get out of your car. You don't have to put on a mask. You don't have to answer any nosy questions about how you've been feeling. You don't have to get whacked in the head with a thermometer, right? It's just in your car, and that's 11 o'clock tomorrow morning in the parking lot. And the other thing I'm really excited about tomorrow is VBS videos. The online Bible school starts tomorrow, and you can find that, if you got kids, you can find that at aboutfirst.com. It's right there, right at the top of the website. You shouldn't be able to miss it. So that's all I've got for you tonight. Thank you. Have a good one.